Hello, my dear friends. How are you today? Many learners tell me, "Teacher, phone calls in English are so hard. They feel nervous and don't know the right words. They want to sound polite, but sometimes they sound rude by mistake. That is normal. Don't worry. Phone English is not difficult. With just a few smart phrases, you can make your calls clear, polite, and professional. These phrases will help you at work, in school, and even in daily life. Let us learn 10 simple but powerful phrases for phone calls. I will explain their meaning, when to use them, why they are important, and also give you examples. Phrase 1. Hello. May I please speak with Mr. or Mrs.? This phrase is the best way to start a call when you want to speak with someone specific. The meaning is simple. You are asking politely to talk to that person. You should use this phrase at work, when you call an office, or even when you call a friend's home. It shows respect and makes you sound professional. For example, you can say, "Hello, may I please speak with Mr. John?" Or, "Hello, may I please speak with Mrs. Smith?" This sounds formal and polite. Many learners make mistakes and say, "Give me John," or "Put Smith on the line." That sounds rude. Always remember to use "may I please" because it makes your request soft and kind. Phrase 2. Could you hold on for just a minute, please? This phrase means you are asking the caller to wait for a short time. It is useful when you are busy or need to check something. You should use it when you want someone to stay on the line politely. For example, "Could you hold on for just a minute, please? I will check the file." Or, "Could you hold on? I need to call my manager." This sounds respectful and gives you time. Many learners make the mistake of saying only, "Wait." This is too direct and sounds rude. Always add "please" and "just a minute" to make it softer. Phrase 3. I'm sorry, the line is breaking up right now. This phrase is for times when the call is not clear. The meaning is simple. The signal is bad. You should use it when you cannot hear the other person. For example, you can say, "I'm sorry, the line is breaking up. Could you repeat that?" Or, "The line is breaking up right now. I can't hear clearly." These sentences are polite and explain the problem. Many learners make the mistake of saying, "Your phone is bad," or "I can't hear you, speak louder." That sounds rude or blaming. Instead, blame the line, not the person. This keeps the conversation friendly. Phrase 4. Could you repeat that more slowly? I didn't catch it. This phrase means you didn't understand what the person said. It is useful when the other person speaks too fast. You should use it anytime you miss a word or sentence. For example, you can say, Could you repeat that more slowly? I didn't catch it. Or, sorry, could you say that again a little slower? These are polite and clear. Many learners make the mistake of saying, say again, or repeat. These sound rude. The smart way is to use I didn't catch it. This makes you sound natural and kind. Phrase 5. May I leave a message for him or her? This phrase is polite when the person you want to speak to is not available. The meaning is simple. You want to pass on a message. You should use it at work, when calling a teacher, or when a family member is not home. For example, may I leave a message for him? Or could you please tell her I called? These are soft and respectful. Many learners make the mistake of saying, give him my message, or tell her I called. These sound too strong. Always start with may I or could you. It makes the sentence kind and polite. Phrase 6. I'll call you back when I get free time. This phrase means you cannot talk now, but you will return the call later. It is useful when you are busy but don't want to be rude. For example, you can say, I'll call you back when I get free time, or I'm busy right now, but I'll call you later. Both are polite. Many learners make the mistake of saying, I call you after. This is not natural and sounds a little rude. Using this phrase shows that you respect the other person's time. Phrase 7. I think we got disconnected. Can you hear me now? This phrase is used when the call suddenly stops or becomes silent. The meaning is simple. The line was cut. You should use it after the connection drops. For example, you can say, I think we got disconnected. Can you hear me now? Or, sorry, I lost you there. Can you hear me? These sound polite and natural. Many learners make the mistake of saying, why you cut, or what happened to your phone. These sound rude. Always blame the connection, not the person, to keep the call friendly. Phrase 8. Sorry, I dialed the wrong number by mistake. This phrase is polite when you call the wrong person. The meaning is simple. You made an error. You should use it right away if the person says you reached the wrong number. For example, sorry, I dialed the wrong number by mistake. Or, excuse me, I think I called the wrong number. These sentences show respect. Many learners make the mistake of saying, wrong number, bye. That is too short and sounds rude. Always add sorry or excuse me to make it polite. Phrase 9. Could you let me know a convenient time to talk? This phrase is used when you want to schedule the call. The meaning is simple. You respect the other person's time. You should use it at work, for meetings, or when someone is busy. For example, you can say, could you let me know a convenient time to talk? Or, when would be a good time for you? These are polite and professional. Many learners make the mistake of saying, when are you free? This sounds too direct. Adding convenient time makes you sound respectful. Phrase 10. Thank you for your time. It was nice speaking. This phrase is the best way to end a phone call. The meaning is simple. You are showing respect and closing politely. You should use it at the end of every call, whether formal or friendly. For example, you can say, "Thank you for your time. It was nice speaking with you." Or, "It was nice talking to you. Thanks so much." These leave a positive feeling. Many learners make the mistake of saying, "Okay, bye." That sounds careless and cold. Always end with thanks. It makes people remember you in a good way. So, my dear friends, these 10 phone call phrases are your English toolbox. Each one has a clear meaning. Each one helps you sound polite. Each one saves you from sounding rude or unnatural. Practice them often. Use them in real calls. Soon you will sound confident, professional, and kind in English.